Hello everyone, I'm teacher Tsuying. Today, I would like to introduce Taiwanese handshake drinks in Taiwan to you. My presentation is divided into 4 parts. First, I will talk about the development of handshake drinks in Taiwan. Second, I will introduce the symbolic drinks in Taiwan bubble milk tea. Then, I will explain how it is made and what ingredients are used. Finally, I will share the comments from foreigners on boba tea. What are handshaken drinks? They are drinks made fresh on the spot. They emphasize freshness and a wide variety of choices. This is a typical street in Taiwan. You can always find at least one drink shop nearby. As you can see, there can be up to 8 drink shops on just one street. This is a common drink menu in Taiwan. There are so many choices, it's like a nightmare for people who can't decide. And this is how Taiwanese people feel when they drink a cold beverage on a hot summer day, pure happiness. So, how popular are handshaken drinks in Taiwan? According to statistics, people in Taiwan drink about 1 to 1.07 billion cups every year. On average, each person drinks about 44 cups per year. That means almost 1 cup every week. Question 1. Can you share some popular drink brands in your country? The most representative handshake drink in Taiwan is bubble milk tea. Some drink shops even had a lawsuit that lasted for 10 years, arguing about who invented bubble milk tea first. Now, let's take a look at the origin of bubble milk tea.
Part of this video is sponsored by Soundcore. It's a multi-billion-dollar market with over 100,000 stores worldwide. There are world records, cultural festivals, and even theme parks dedicated to it. Love it or hate it, bubble tea has taken the world by storm. And this is not just a trend. It's a culture, an experience, and for many, an obsession. But have you ever stopped to wonder, where did bubble tea suddenly come from? The short answer is just one Google search away. Bubble tea originated on the island nation of Taiwan sometime around the late 1980s. And it truly is a country addicted to the sweet, milky, chewy drink. In fact, its obsession runs so deep that in the past decade, Taiwan saw a heated court case unlike any before it. 2 legendary tea houses, Chunshui Tang and Hanlin Chaguan, were in a fierce dispute over who can claim to have originated the global sensation from their humble tea shop. But after a decade-long legal battle, the courts finally delivered their verdict. And it was quite the bombshell. They ruled that bubble tea had already become part of common culture, open for anyone to make and sell, thus making the search for its inventor, and I quote, meaningless. And I love this verdict so much, because after spending weeks in this food history rabbit hole, I agree that the real question here is truly not about who sold the first cup of boba. This is about so much more. It's a tale of cultural identities, global power.
In the end, the judge ruled that bubble milk tea is a new type of beverage and not a patented invention. Therefore, anyone can make it. Next, let's take a look at the ingredients of bubble milk tea.
Power dynamics and economic triumph. And in fact, when you deconstruct a classic cup of bubble tea into its core components, the chewy tapioca pearls, the rich black tea, and the velvety smooth milk, you get to an answer that is a lot more interesting and nuanced than I could have ever imagined. The invention of bubble tea wasn't just a fluke, it was inevitable. It's been a while since I said that, but let me explain. Let's start our exploration with the signature component of bubble tea, the bubbles. They're also called boba, which is the Taiwanese name for the large tapioca pearls traditionally added to bubble tea. But desserts with a chewy, bouncy texture are certainly not exclusive to Taiwan. In fact, they're kind of a staple across huge parts of Asia, a texture widely celebrated and known under the mysterious name of QQ. You can find it anywhere, from the Philippines to Vietnam and Japan. And when it comes to the tapioca pearls, you commonly find in in bubble tea, well, you can trace their lineage directly to the sago pearls of Southeast Asia. Sago pearls themselves are derived from the starch of the sago palm tree. They were traditionally mixed with fruits or starchy dumplings, in syrups or coconut milk, and as technology progressed, atop shaved ice. But there's a little catch, which is that sago palm trees are not super easy to grow. So when during colonial times new foods started becoming available across Asia, people happily started replacing sago with much less expensive but texturally similar tapioca, which is also a starch that is derived from the cassava plant native to South America. This is actually still evident to this day when you check out popular desserts like halo-halo from the Philippines, or cendol in Malaysia, or es doger in Indonesia. These are very often enriched with sago or tapioca bubbles, albeit much smaller than what you'd find in bubble tea these days. These pearls made their way up north to China and Taiwan through Hokkien merchants. Hokkien being a subgroup of Chinese people, to keep it simple. And those tapioca pearls, well, they blended in quite seamlessly into a culture that was already used to and quite enamored with jelly-like desserts made from things like sticky rice flour or mung bean starch. They also became a cherished addition to tong soi, or sweet soups, which is like a category of dessert in southern China.
The chewy tapioca pearls are usually made from sago or tapioca starch. A delicious cup of bubble milk tea is mainly made from tea, sugar, and tapioca pearls. In the next part of today's activity, our students will share a video to show you how bubble tea is prepared. Next, let's take a look at how foreigners feel about bubble milk tea.
Aujourd'hui, c'est les boissons.
J'avais deviné. 3 jours à l'avance, j'avais deviné.
C'est vrai?
Oui.
Qu'est-ce que vous buvez d'habitude comme boisson?
Ice tea. Un petit ice tea, hein.
Non, mais sinon des sodas genre Coca.
Moi, j'aime bien l'eau. Martin, il kiffe.
Ah ouais. Ah, j'ai une collection d'eau chez moi.
Eh ben écoutez, ce qu'on va vous présenter aujourd'hui, c'est des boissons taïwanaises. Quand je vous dis boissons taïwanaises, normalement vous pensez à un truc.
Bubble tea.
Ouais, moi aussi j'aurais dit la même. Je sais pas si c'est taïwanais, mais.
Il y a du tapioca. Les bubble tea. Le bubble tea, ouais.
Est-ce que quand je vous dis bubble tea, vous pensez à un truc qui ressemble à ça?
Ouais. C'est super cher, 5,60 €.
Les boba, ça, c'est un truc avec le sirop à l'intérieur. Ouais, non, c'est pas bon, ça.
Ah ah! Ça, c'est un bubble tea français. C'est-à-dire que les bubble tea à Taïwan, ils ressemblent pas à ça du tout. Alors il faut savoir qu'à Taïwan, il fait très chaud. C'est assez récurrent de voir en fait des gens avec des gobelets dans la main. Et du coup, en fait, ils ont développé plein de types de boissons différentes. Et donc, c'est ce qu'on va vous présenter aujourd'hui.
Enfin, je sais pas sur nous.
On perce.
Oh, ah oui, on perce peut-être. Ah bah oui, logique. Oh là là, je suis vraiment français.
1, 2, 3.
C'est bon, tranquille. J'ai l'habitude.
Ah, c'est bon. Ah, c'est trop bon.
Oh, c'est grave bon.
Oh, la dinguerie!
Oh, merci.
Oh, la dinguerie!
Merci.
Bien sucré, là.
Oh, ça y est, je l'ai dans la bouche. Ah, c'est tapioca, là. Ouais, c'est trop bon.
On les a faites de ce matin en plus,
Ah,
elles sont toutes fraîches.
Ça coûte combien, ça?
Ce que je remarque, c'est que les boules, elles sont vachement caoutchouteuses. Hein.
En France, la vie, elle pète juste. Il n'y a pas de côté où il faut mâcher.
Là, c'est un goût en plus, les boules.
En fait, je sais pas si c'est le tapioca ou pas, mais c'est un peu le goût de cannelle.
J'irais du caramel.
Ah ouais, j'avoue. Peut-être du caramel dedans, non?
Niveau goût, ça ressemble vachement au caramel. C'est pas du caramel.
Sang de porc.
Ça a le même goût que la glace qu'on avait goûté.
Ah ah! C'est exactement le même goût. C'est goût sucre brun. Donc en fait, c'est du thé au lait avec du sucre brun et des billes de tapioca.
Bah, j'ai demandé à ma daronne d'acheter tout ça.
Parce que généralement, tu bois et tu manges en même temps.
Tu fais les deux.
Handshaken drinks are an important part of daily life in Taiwan. Among them, bubble milk tea is the most representative and well-known drink. It is not only a beverage, but also a symbol of Taiwan's creativity and food culture. We hope you enjoyed this introduction, and we hope you will have the chance to try bubble milk tea someday. Thank you for listening.